Friday, February the 2nd, and I'm here at Wilderness Lakes Thousand Trails Park, which is near, or actually in the town of Menifee, near Temecula, in the Moreno Valley, I think. So I'm going to take a little bicycle tour of the park, since the weather has improved temporarily, and document where in the heck I am. There's a little standing water here and there. Hopefully it won't become a big issue early next week. All right, let's go. And I'm starting from my site, number 239, which is relatively near the front entrance. There are quite a few sites in this park and a bunch of little lagoons, which you'll see. I headed down towards the South Pool and Spas, which I am interested in seeing. Those are very near the front entrance. Here's the lodge and the store, I believe, and the pool and spas. And the front entry is right behind that building. I'm going to check out the water activity here. There are the two spas way over there. I'll have to come back when they open them up around 9. But they say the water is about 101 degrees, which should be pretty nice. All right, continuing around. That's my section, all that area in there. I'm going to go around to the other side. Correction, I think this might be the store. Let's go see. And this is one of the lagoons. I think that's an aerator. They're just keeping the water moving so it stays friendly. The ducks and the geese like it. There's some way over there. All right, I'm going to continue around. And per usual in Thousand Trails, they always have cabins which you can stay in and rent. But most of it is RVs. And this particular park is pretty darn flat and level. Some others can be more hilly, just depends. There's a little footbridge. See if I can ride over that to the next section. Not seeing too many vacant spaces. It's a popular lifestyle. Whether you're a traveler, nomad like me, or some people go park to park because they work in the area. That looks like a fish cleaning station. I think it is. No idea what they catch. Let's see, this would be sort of the northwest part of the park. Well, I hope there's enough capacity in these lagoons for the impending deluge they say might be hitting. We're talking inches and inches of rain Sunday, Monday. So that's going to definitely put pressure on where the water can go. Man, more new homes. This area around Temecula, Murrieta, and whatnot is pretty doggone populated. I got a taste of that coming over this way night before last. A lot of cars on the road. Backtracking a little bit over here to continue the tour. All right, it's amazing how many different RVs there are. It's super rare for me to ever see one exactly like mine, even though mine's a early 2000. But the RV industry has been pumping out these rigs for many years, and even through the big recession in the late 80s, where a lot of the industry was hammered, it's basically come back, especially as housing prices have risen. People, for whatever reason, retirement or whatever, have transitioned into the RV. So the prices generally follow the housing market. So right now, the housing market and the RV market are kind of starting to turn down a little bit. Hard to say how far prices will fall, but it has been a seller's market for a number of years. So it may swing a little more over toward the buyer's market end. Just have to wait and see. So I'm sort of headed around counterclockwise. So now I'm looking more over toward the west side of the park. I like all these trees, as long as they don't fall over. Well, the cooler weather from the storm is definitely here. It's about 50 degrees. I think it's about 8:30. I don't think the high is going to be much above that today. Probably not for the next week. So many RVs. And again, not too many empty spots. Although yesterday I pulled in and bam, right off the bat. Of course, maybe no one's been in that spot because of flooding, although I think I'll be okay, but don't really know for sure. Looks like there's some of these areas of the park are, have these little dips in places like here. You can see this person here. You almost need a bridge to get to that front door. But so far the high majority have drained out since yesterday, and we didn't get a ton of rain yesterday, but the big event is approaching. There's an empty spot. Another one here. So this part of the park has a few. And that's good because this system is first come, first serve. You cannot reserve a site. You can only reserve availability somewhere in the park. Depending on the level of your membership, I'm on the low end, so I can book out 60 days in advance. Some people with upper tiers can book 120 and 180 days. And for me, I can only stay 2 weeks. They can stay maybe 3. At which point you have to be out of the system for 7 days, I think. Although that may have changed for some of the higher membership areas where You can go park to park without any out time. Not quite ready to pull the trigger on that additional expense. One of those little cabins. The Getaway Club VIP. Well, that's definitely going to cost more, whatever that is. All right, I'm circling back over to my little temporary homestead. Ah, there I am. Hey, little duckies. And some geese. All right, made it. Well, hopefully that was a good tour.